don't post something that's complete garbage. But and I think shorter is better, but for Instagram anyway. But just post something that you're proud to have out there, and don't worry too much about burning material because no one cares. And if you like it and you're proud of it, like you never know which one is gonna hit.
Yeah.
But just do it on a regular basis, and eventually good things will happen.
Yeah, burning material seems to be like a concern that's been left behind in like the early 2000s or the 90s. Like that's kind of it's
well, because you'd have to have millions of people watch a clip for it to truly be burned. That would be a great problem to have.
right.
Like even my special, sometimes when they'll bring me to stage. Like you may have seen his YouTube special, and I've opened a few times with "Make some noise if you've seen my YouTube special," and the room is dead silent. and then I just go like, "Oh, that's about right," and everyone kind of laughs because it breaks the tension. But that's the reality. Like the chance of someone like they're not coming to see me at the shows I'm doing. Like I'm not at that stage yet, and so I could do just material from that first hour. And no one's gonna have heard it.
Yeah, and it's been online for
almost a year, so it's fine.
That's very cool.
I get when you get to a different level and they're your fans. They're gonna watch your special as soon as it comes out because the big like there are comics where when they put out a special, it's one of the, like I get excited. I'm gonna watch it the day it comes out.
Oh yeah.
If I then saw them 2 months later and it was the same material, I would be disappointed. But I'm not anywhere near that kind of situation yet, right?
You know what I think of? And I don't know if this is like a 1-to-1 comparison, but I just think of Lil Wayne in the mid, the white way I say that, my collar suit. Lil Wayne, everybody, collared shirt. Lil Wayne, everybody. Lil Wayne in the mid 2000s, where he just like put out like 10 to like 15 free mixtapes.
Oh wow!
And just all of these free songs that people would just download online and share with each other. And like I remember him saying, like, people tell me like, what are you doing putting all these songs out? You got to save them for the album. He goes, my brand or whatever, what I am, it's not an album. My what I want people to think of when they think of me is not what album I've done. It's just talent. Like this is the most talented rapper, best rapper out there. And then everything else will take care of itself afterwards. And it did, because he put out Carter 3 in 2008, sold 1 million copies its first week, all because of like that 3-year mixtape run he did leading up to it. So I think like you have the right perspective where it's like, don't worry about burning material or putting stuff out. Like that's not a problem now. It's only going to make things easier in the future.
Yeah, I do think though, like that's an interesting example because he monetized it later on and kind of had the confidence that would work. And that's the one thing about, say somewhere where I'm at, where if I put out something, if I'm putting out all this great free material, which I think a lot of the jokes I've put on Instagram and YouTube are good, but there's no direct compensation for that. So I'm aware, like I do think you want to be aware of what you're giving away for free, but at the same time, I do think that could be monetized down the road. I also think like putting up, like if you do a joke and you at New York Comedy Club and it hits and you post it, great. 2 months later, that same joke, you get a great tape of it at Gotham. Post that one too. Who cares?
Yeah, no one
cares. Yeah, if it's a great joke and it does well and it's a good clip, just no one cares. And then of course you're not burning it because you've already posted it.
Right.
It's just
burn it twice, burn it 3 times. Who cares?
Keep burning it.